It appears that Kelsey Plum has been spotted by none other than A'ja Wilson. Did you hear her say that she's never received better treatment as a WNBA player at her LA Sparks press conference? Hold on. Isn't this the same Kelsey Plum who won titles with the Aces? We're going to break down this drama and show you why the Aces dynasty may have ended before it even began, but there have been rumors that essentially during her first press conference interview, none other than Kelsey Plum took aim at the Las Vegas Aces. Did you catch what she said? It seems like she dropped a bomb on the entire WNBA at her LA Sparks press conference. Plum didn't hold back when she said, "I've been chomping at the bit to get the opportunity to be able to lead and show who I am as a player on a different scale. I'm here to tell you guys, that's how things are going." In response to her belief that the Spark could offer a fantastic player experience, Kelsey Plum said, "I've been treated better than I ever have been as a WNBA player." That's the quote there. Fans' concerns about Kelsey Plum are being raised. You may be asking, but wasn't Plum a star with the Aces? You're not incorrect. In her last season, she was putting up some impressive numbers. A game with 17 and 8 points, 42 assists, and 2.6 rebounds is not just outstanding. It's all-star level stuff. So why would she want to leave? I mean, I feel like I'm being embraced by a huge amount of love. I was actually getting some water at the airport this morning when the guy said "Go Sparks," and I'm thrilled about that because I genuinely feel like folks have already put their arms around me. Even though I haven't played a game yet, I immediately feel incredibly light when my teammates, coach, Reagan, and ownership welcomed me. This is where things start to become really interesting. Plum's nonverbal communication there was tension throughout the news conference. You could see the excitement in her eyes as if she was finally allowed to say her truth, even though it seemed like she was trying to keep something locked up, but it was wanting to come out. Just wondering what it was about LA that made you believe the Sparks would offer first-rate amenities and a player experience as well. Fantastic question, but first and foremost, I was really worried about whether we would be totally honest when I first spoke with Coach and Regan. I will say that at every turn, they have not only met but surpassed my expectations and been given better treatment than I've ever received as a WNBA player. But let's talk about what Plum didn't say. She didn't name her teammates or discuss how much she missed Vegas. Instead, she concentrated on this new opportunity to lead. It seems like she was telling us, without really saying it, that something was preventing her from succeeding in Vegas. I know that I do bring a certain level of intensity and work ethic to the table, but I'm just thankful for the chance to demonstrate that being one of the best players in the world and simply returning his franchise to its previous and future success. Now, you may be wondering what the fans are saying. Well, social media went crazy after Plum's remarks. Some fans were furious and criticized the Aces management, while others were ecstatic for Plum and eager to see what she might accomplish with the Sparks. It seems as though the WNBA fan base is divided in the middle. I am aware that this team values the chance to help players in any way possible, and I have personally witnessed that. As the team, continues to improve this season, there have been a lot of coaches and management have changed over the past few years, and I'm thrilled to be a part of the new wave. We'll be able to demonstrate players that this is a place where they want to play. But here's the really exciting part. Some fans believe that Plum's remarks were a direct jab at A.A. Wilson. One fan even said that Kelsey should concentrate on her own game instead of constantly bringing up the fact that someone won unanimous MVP. Another fan asked if there was animosity between former teammates. Kelsey also didn't need to go to press conferences and boost a particular player's ego by claiming unanimous MVP after every game. Just a few months ago, Plum was celebrating championships with the Aces. Now she's talking about getting better treatment than ever before with a new team. It's not just about switching jerseys. In another game, she was winning MVP with or without the campaign from her teammates. Kelsey can now just concentrate on her game. Plum is reinventing her entire career, and for someone like me, it's the ideal balance of opportunity and preparedness I've been hankering after the chance to be able to lead and demonstrate my identity as a player on a new scale, and I'm absolutely thrilled about it. I've never been more prepared, and I think some people might be shocked, but nobody who truly knows will be thinking about it. It's as if Plum is finally stepping out of someone else's shadow and into the spotlight. She said it's always been leading by example, a level of consistency as a pro these days, but we get caught up in how we feel it doesn't work. Plum isn't just switching teams, she's changing her entire story. In Vegas, she was a part of a star-studded lineup. In Los Angeles, she's positioning herself as the leader and go-to player. The million-dollar question is, what made Plum want to leave so badly? Was it tension in the locker room, disagreements with the coaching staff, or something going on behind the scenes that we are unaware of? When we talk about the Aces, they have been the standard for the last few years, but they are no longer the standard you need to meet. No matter how you feel, you have to show up and lead. There is a level of competitiveness that has to be consistent every day. It's a culture. We know that there has been a lot of backroom talk about the Las Vegas Aces during the offseason, but if you thought Plum's departure was a huge deal, hold on to your seats because the team is facing a full-blown exodus. It's like someone opened the floodgates and now everyone is running for the exits. What could possibly make an entire championship roster want to bail for Kelsey? Many people were left wondering what the hell was going on in Vegas when the Las Vegas Aces squad utterly collapsed at the end of the season. Let's start with Kate Martin, who you may remember as the fan. The Golden State Valkyrie grabbed the favorite, who the Aces left unprotected in the expansion draft before you could say rookie heir, and Martin, she's not looking back and is fully committed to her new team. I'm thrilled about this because, as you may know, this league is all about opportunities and you only get one chance. I'm grateful for the Aces and everything I learned there, but I'm also thrilled about this new beginning and the opportunity to start something from scratch with the Valkyries. Can you believe the Aces let her go like that? Well, wait. It gets even more crazy. Sydney, for many fans, this has been the most shocking move because Sydney Colson seemed to be a vital member of the Las Vegas Aces, and it seemed like the team was disintegrating right now, and we're not done yet. The heart and soul of the Aces locker room is now playing for the Indiana Fever. This isn't just losing a player, it's losing the glue that kept the team together. Colson and A'ja Wilson had chemistry that was off the charts, and that's gone poof. The current WNBA Sixth Player of the Year, Tiffany Hayes, is also leaving the league to play for the Valkyries. About dropping 9 points, 201 assists, and 8 rebounds per game. She was so terrific off the bench. And it wasn't just a hit, it was a full-on knockout blow to the depth of the ace. Despite not being on the roster at the beginning of the 2024 season, she outperformed every other bench player in the WNBA to win the 6th Woman of the Year title. I'm just saying, dude, let's go. That was very fantastic, but this is where things become really interesting. Alicia Clark,